Going to the corner market.
Woo!
We're gonna get some pumpkins.
Carving stuff.
Woohoo! There's some pumpkins. They're already like almost gone. These are huge.
Yeah, I think I want these.
Yeah, me too.
Because they're smaller.
Cuties. This one's so cute.
I know.
What's up, guys?
As you walk away. What's up?
Oh my god.
Or should we do the edit? Where you like toss it in the air?
Excuse me?
No. If we were in the store and we did this, and then when we got here, we do it again and it was coming down.
Ah.
Yeah. Whatever.
Well, we're home now. Should we make a competition? And they decide
Yeah.
whose is better?
Yeah.
This is gonna be a pumpkin carving competition.
Vote in the comments, vote on our Instagrams, vote in our joint Instagram. We'll have a poll.
Yeah, of whose is better. I have some ideas, so I'm already ahead of you.
I have
The struggle I always have is, do I want to go cute or do I want to go scary?
well, I'm going original. We couldn't find any of the carving kits, like the cute one with the faces and stuff. So we went to Dollar General and got a giant spoon and some knives. I picked out your colors, by the way.
Okay. Can you give me red and yellow?
Yeah. Why?
Too predictable.
You don't like those colors?
No, I never said that.
What do you have against those colors?
Literally nothing.
That's right.
Like I just said.
It's working.
Alright, get your head in the game.
Oh, this is a Q&A too, by the way.
A Q&A where nobody on Instagram asked us any questions. So if you follow me on Instagram and you didn't ask me a question, I see you.
A couple questions, but that was when we were doing this as a group.
Yeah.
So they're
And
not
then some things happened.
they're not eligible right now.
Because do you see a group? No.
A group of imbeciles. That's us.
Oh. Well, in that case, that's not fun. I'm going all the way through.
Sucks.
Oh. I don't think there's stars.
Woohoo! Oh, you should get my vote because I'm winning. Pick me.
my vote, then we're percentage. Focus by yourself, you can't see the competition.
Are you focused?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I am. You see this focus right now?
Nope, can't see. Too busy in the competition.
That's a little hip. Very critical.
Little hip.
That's a little hip.
Scoop out some stuff. Oh, this is a huge spoon. What are you
Oh,
smelling?
thank you, Captain Obvious.
It's gross because it's like a mystery box. You don't know what's inside. Okay.
I can smell it, so I know it's almost there.
You can probably smell mine, the winning one.
You mean the one that's not focusing off the shelves?
You scared of some competition?
Get it open.
You gotta like rock it back and forth. Or ignore me, that's...
I'm doing my own method.
Rock it up. Now back to the competition.
Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guy over here. Okay. So the first question that I got on Instagram was Megan saying she missed us, which is not a question.
We miss
But we
you
miss
too,
you too,
Megan. Megan also asked us who's gonna be the priest at our wedding.
Not you, Megan.
I got another question, but it didn't make sense. Why?
Well,
Seen your work in the past? No, but I'm present.
oh really? Put up a picture of the pumpkins last year. Okay, I'm gonna do what you're doing and sit down because I look more comfortable.
Did you hear that? She's
What?
copying my technique. I'm an art major who's not very good at carving pumpkins, but I'm good at doing this stuff.
Did you hear that? She said she's not very good at carving pumpkins. You know, people take the seeds from pumpkins and like
And
clean
eat
it
it?
and eat it.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that? I just know.
Don't throw the seeds
Sorry,
at
it was
yourself.
stuck in my hand.
If you, when editing, you just saw me do what I did, ignore it.
Oh, Nick asked us a vibe check.
Yeah, what does vibe check mean, Nick?
I'm too old to know what that
Hit
means.
us up.
I think it means like how we doing, like how's the vibe?
Oh, our vibe is pretty okay right now.
Yeah.
We just bought some ice cream, gonna eat that soon. Super pumped, you know. Cards and Pumpkins gonna win. Good vibes. It's gross! Ugh, well, I'm never saying something like that again.
Sorry, it kind of grosses me out sometimes.
I'm not a man! I'm not a man.
Well, it's like nothing. It looks like nothing I can talk about.
What does it look like?
Good, they can see that. I will barf on my pumpkin.
Do it. Good content.
She barfed. She barfed. She had a sick pumpkin.
She thinks I'm funny, not funny.
Sometimes the face.
No.
Depends on the dad joke of the day you give me.
Freaking good one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I got another question for Nick that said no. So,
Yes.
Nick, again, if you're watching this, you suck.
What if I drew the waterfall thing from...
For those that are confused, whenever Ryan has to be creative, she makes the same waterfall picture. What? So you just laughed, yeah. I can do it. Ryan has the most ridiculous laugh, you guys. It's not even a laugh. It's literally like.
But you're the only one who noticed.
Yeah.
You're the only one who notices. I don't even.
Sometimes. No, actually, that's why.
Who notices?
No, I was gonna say sometimes you have a normal laugh, but you really don't. I've never heard you like actually laugh. Like I would laugh and go like ah, and you're like. I always wanted a better laugh, though. You know?
I
Those
don't know.
people that like have
contagious
really,
laughs.
really like the wheezy laughs. Oh, those are the best. Yeah, mine's got a little edge.
Zoom in on my pumpkin, okay?
No.
No?
Just randomly stopped recording. I don't know why, but we're
Did
back.
anything happen?
No.
Yours looks weird.
Thanks. There's a hole in my pumpkin now.
Where?
I can see you. What?
I've never seen that
You gave my
before.
pumpkin a butthole. You can see the light. It's so funny. On one of the last videos that we posted, one of you guys asked us how we met. And it's a very, very, very long story with some people in it that we will change the names of for their privacy. Name. I will call them Henny. So, and then there's two boys in this story that will go by the names of Penny and Benny.
Really?
Yeah. I, again, was friends with Amanda at the time, and she played this game, which some of you may or may not be familiar with, called Clash of Clans. It's like a iPhone / whatever kind of game, and you can, it's like you create your own little world basically with these materials, and then troops come in and try to like tear down your territory. It's really dumb. But she liked it a lot, and I kind of liked it at the time too, but I don't anymore. The story is why. She played that game, and on the game there was a world chat where you could talk to anyone around the world. Your team could be anyone from around the world that played the game. And so, Amanda met Henny and Benny on this game.
And those people are from Alabama.
Yes.
And Amanda is from Ohio.
Yes, worth to mention.
Yes.
So, Ryan knew Henny and Benny because they were friends with her and Kelly in high school. We met them, of course, and started talking to them, and they were pretty cool. We got like, wait, you remember when Kick was a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got their Kicks. We talked to them on Kick all the time. And eventually, I forget her name. Amanda and Henny started having a little thing, and they started dating. Well, you know, peer pressure is a thing. Oh, by the way, Henny and Benny are brothers, if you couldn't tell. Amanda was like, you know when you're in high school and you and your friend want to date people that are related because then someday you'll be married and you'll be sisters? It's kind of that kind of thing. And so they were always like, oh my gosh, if we get married, we'll be sisters. You need to date Benny. He's such a good guy. Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, I'll admit, I was like probably really, really close friends with Benny at the time. And so it wasn't like too unusual, but I wasn't really all for it for a really long time. About, I don't know, about like a year of friendship, a year of convincing. I finally was like, you know what, whatever, why not? So Benny and I started dating while, I almost said her name, while Amanda and Henny were dating. And it was fine, I guess. Sure. It was fine, just to be expected. Dating somebody that you met off of Clash of Clans, of course. And what's funny is she could probably attest to this now that they're not dating anymore. She probably really do. When Amanda started dating Henny, it created some conflict with Ryan and Kelly because Kelly and Henny had a thing.
Like at our school, real life thing.
Yeah. They talked all the time, they flirted on the phone, they were a thing, essentially. When Amanda started dating Henny,
like for real dating, not talking to.
Yeah, for real dating Henny, Kelly had no idea. Amanda had no idea of Kelly. So it was kind of like a three-way love triangle gone bad.
And he was just playing them both?
Yeah, and he was just playing
He's just enjoying the attention.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever even talked to Amanda before, like, still now.
Yeah. Lucky you. We didn't really know of each other that well, of course, but we were kind of in the same situation. Like, we were the best friends of the people that were fighting.
Yeah, we didn't know each other yet, but we were in the same spot.
Yeah, so we knew of each other, we just didn't know each other. Somehow that got resolved, I guess. Like, not resolved, but they stopped fighting for some reason. I don't know.
You and Kelly made up somehow because they got in an argument.
Yes, okay, that was the little roadblock that I was looking for. Okay, so after some time had passed, she would not agree with this because she does not remember, but I know it happened because I remember the exact same place, time, everything that we were at. So I was in the car with my dad and Amanda on the way to a basketball game for cheer. I absolutely remember this 100%. She said, hey, I think we should make up with Kelly. You should look and see if she has you blocked. And I was like, okay, that's weird. But I went and looked anyway, and I was like, yeah, she has me blocked. And then she was like, oh no, you have her blocked. And so I unblocked her, and she was like, we can see her profile now and everything. And I was like, okay. Because I was kind of like, why do you want to all of a sudden like make up and everything? So she was like, I think we should make up with her and be friends. And I was like, okay. So she said, well, why don't you start off by sending an apology, and then I'll send an apology. And so I was like, okay, that's fine, because, I mean, we weren't really that involved, but there was a point in time when I had gotten a little bit, like, angry with Kelly because she was being very mean to my best friend at the time. But they were being mean to each other, so.
It was like we didn't know exactly what was happening.
We just know what we were being told, basically. So I started off by sending an apology to Kelly and let her know, hey, I'm sorry for the situation that happened, even though I wasn't really involved. I just want to apologize on behalf of myself. And then later, Amanda will send you a message to apologize as well. And she was like, great. And we both apologized. Everything was all fine.
Oh, she apologized too?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
And we started to be friends. Like, she said, hey, I don't really use Instagram that much. Why don't you text me or something like that? I don't remember the situation, but somehow I got her number and we started texting. After some time had passed, Amanda decided she didn't want to apologize to Kelly, which was, it put me in a very awkward situation because I had already apologized, and now at this point I can't take it back and not be friends with her anymore. Over time, Amanda started getting angry at me for being friends with Kelly. And there was a situation once where she was like, you have to pick either me or you have to pick Kelly. And I was like, okay. The first time she said that, I was like, okay, I pick you, of course, because we had been best friends from like kindergarten or whatever. And then some time had passed and I kind of realized how angry I was at the fact that like she made me pick friends.
Yeah.
Essentially, and I was just like, you know what, that's ridiculous. And so I started talking to Kelly again, And then I started talking to Ryan along with that.
It was hard for me to talk to her because I didn't know they made up. I didn't really know what they were fighting about. I just knew they like were fighting, and we, you know, I was the best friends. I was like, oh, we don't like her. But because they fought, I don't know. And then all of a sudden they made up, and I was really confused. And I get put in a group chat with them, and I'm like, what?
It's kind of just like a weird timeline of events, but somehow it worked out perfectly, as you can see.
Because Josie wanted to surprise Kelly by going to our graduation where I was graduating. So she messaged me privately. Was like, hey, when's y'all's graduation? I told her. And then we proceeded to talk till 3 in the morning on a school night. Like, that was after a while of us in the group chat. So in the group chat, I was like, yeah, like I had a crush on you, but I wasn't gonna tell you that. I didn't even know you liked girls.
Yeah. Sorry, stopped recording again. So I kind of got rid of Benny early on in the story, but unfortunately he kind of lingered.
Yeah,
so he was here through this whole process. So we were still dating, you know. I was very honest with Benny. And I said, I really like Ryan. I know that we're whatever we are, but I really like Ryan. I like girls. I want to be with Ryan. He said no, over and over and over. No you don't, no you don't, no you don't. If you and I aren't a thing, I'll do this. If you and I aren't a thing, I'll do this. Like basically, threatening things, basically. But after a while, I just got tired of the excuses.
We weren't talking or anything. We were just talking in a group chat with Kelly.
I finally said, you know what? I'm out. And we were done. 3 or so months. And then I went to Ryan, and we talked a lot.
Yeah, we got back into talking, just us. Because we only did that one time.
We used to play the question game for like hours at night. It was
just to get to know each other. That's a fun game to play with someone you don't know, by the way.
Yeah.
Just over text. You send 3 questions, and then they answer the 3 questions, but add 3 questions at the bottom. So you're just constantly sending questions back and forth. And so you get to know a lot about people.
And we just, I don't know, we just like decided that we liked each other, and then nothing else really mattered, I guess. And so we started dating. Here we are now.
Yeah.
And
3 years strong. Over 3 years.
Yeah. And we are no longer affiliated with any of the people in that story.
Yes. So all those who were in the story, you know who you are. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the story. Very long, jumbled, hectic story, but that's the story.
Do you want to know the story we tell people when we don't have time? What is it, we met at the beach?
Yeah, we met at the beach.
We met at the vacation. She was on vacation here, you know, getting the heat because Utah's cold. And, you know, we just ran into each other because I'm at the beach.
Okay, so we're gonna play the question game because we just mentioned it, now we both want to play.
IRL.
Yeah.
Favorite color, favorite vacation place, and left foot or right foot?
Orange. Florida. Right foot. Favorite brand. Favorite movie. If you weren't a graphic designer and couldn't be anything in the field of art, what would you be?
Tommy Hilfiger is my favorite brand. Matilda, favorite movie. It's a good one. We watched it the other day.
I thought you were gonna say The Person You Know.
That is a good one, but we watched Matilda, and it just never gets old.
It's really good.
Like, it's so old, but it never gets old. So good. And graphic designer, can't be graphic designer, not an art anything, so not even art education. Nope. I don't know, a kindergarten teacher?
Really? You're a teacher?
Arts and crafts, man. Favorite place to go in Hattiesburg? Favorite thing to catch at Mardi Gras? Kit Kats or Reese's?
My favorite place in Hattiesburg is anywhere downtown because downtown Hattiesburg is beautiful. Favorite thing to catch at Mardi Gras? Probably beads.
Beads?
Yeah. I think Kit Kats. I like Kit Kats
Kit
more.
Kat?
Yeah. If y'all have ever seen the video of Kourtney Kardashian eating a Kit Kat, that's literally how I eat a Kit Kat. and it makes it so much better. It's so ridiculous and it takes so long to eat it like that, but it makes it so much better, truly. They're both cute! This kind of reminds me of the dude from Nightmare Before Christmas. So vote down below whose you think is better. I personally think they're both really cute. I kind of can't choose a favorite.
Go to our Instagrams, it'll be listed at the end. Vote whose is better, you
My
know.
boy can't stand up, he's strong. So thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.